Waking up can be hard to do, period. Waking up in a tent covered in condensation can be especially hard. With all my things scattered around, trying not to get wet, I made my way out to where I camped under some power lines in a pinch. I was tired, but there were miles to be hiked, and my birthday was in a few days.
Another week on the AT. It means a lot to me because I don't know how many I have left. We just entered Vermont. It's a cool day and it's beautiful. Now we're having lunch at a shelter. Oh yeah, my birthday is in 3 days!
Are you guys going to Bennington?
Is it pretty close? Or do you have to hit through it?
It was rumored there would be trail magic in this parking lot, but when there wasn't, we sat on the ground in defeat. To our amazement, though, someone came along and offered to take us to get ice cream.
I haven't eaten a lot of ice cream this year.
That was some really nice trail magic we got. Sort of downside is that there's 10 miles to go left in the day. It's already 5 p.m., but I feel full from that McDonald's. It's all uphill, but maybe if I try hard and believe in myself. I've been going 2 miles an hour today, if I'm lucky. Hiking till 10 p.m., not a big deal. I own a headlamp. After a short sleep, I'm back at it again. And it hasn't rained in a while, so I'm not really minding this rainy day too much. I had it coming.
First thing today, we're gonna pass by a fire tower. From the sound of it, they removed the first couple steps to get up to it. So, what's the point of there being a fire tower? I'm sure it's because someone did some vandalism or broke the rules, so they're punishing everyone. But I didn't do anything wrong. Person behind me didn't do anything wrong, you know? Deemed unsafe. Okay, well, I guess if it's just too rickety for people, I kind of understand.
It's nice to meet you. I'm no master.
If you live like, well,
I was really trying to not be walking in the dark today, but because it's been rainy and cloudy, it's not even 8:30 yet and it's really getting dark. I'm 0.7 away from Stratton Pond Shelter. It looks like you have to pay to camp there, and I'm really hoping not, because that usually doesn't happen on shelters on the AT, but we'll see.
really?
Wearing a different shirt today because my normal hiking shirt has a hole in the back of it, and when it got wet yesterday with it rubbing against my pack, it chafed up my back really bad. It's very painful. Luckily, we are going into town today. We got 10 miles to walk, and they can't come soon enough. I'm so exhausted and so ready to be inside for a few hours, sleeping, showering, all that good stuff. Another day on the AT, another time crying over something that's really irrational. Today I'm frustrated with how long this mud is taking. Just booked a hotel that's non-refundable for tonight, and it's really far out of town, so we probably can't go out to eat for my birthday. There's no laundry. Getting there is gonna be hard. And I'm also just thinking about how many mean people in the world there are. Sometimes you don't do anything wrong and people are still mean to you. Not that I've even had that happen to me anytime recently. Just the concept of it is making me sad.
At least 10 hard falls now.
Actually, this wasn't.
It is darn impressive to see an 8-year-old out here. Makes me feel like every time I have a complaint, I should just...
Heck man, can you tell us about your method of eating ramen raw?
You just break it up in the bag, and then you sprinkle the seasoning on the bag, and yeah, then you eat it.
When I was at that cabin, I called the hotel and was talking about how I was worried about getting there, and they said that they could come pick us up at 4:30. So that gave us a little extra time to hang out, and everybody fell asleep. We are all exhausted. There was actually a wood stove in that shelter. First one I've seen on trail. It was so nice. Anyway, now we are 3 miles away, an hour and a half away from getting picked up and going to a hotel. I cannot wait.
I was a hitchhiker for a good 8 years of my life. I was a kid with a dog in a pack, and just bumming around. I had a school bus.
Which is sort of crazy because I mean, when you're a 9-year-old kid, you know, nice about it. Like I'd be coming out of.
The hotel we're staying at gave us a ride. They asked if we needed to get anything from the store, and we were like, yeah, that'd be awesome. And not only did we get a ride, we're at the store, but they have so much craft beer.
It's very small. And I've been like, after COVID, people came up here in force. When COVID.
Yeah, I was over there this winter when.
It's so cute.
Oh, this is super nice. I would be sad if you didn't have a shower beer.
Did you get changed for that?
At that grocery store, they had the most variety packs of craft beer that I had ever seen before. So awesome. I was in heaven, but I gravitated towards, it's funny that I said gravitated because the one I chose was called Zero Gravity. The first variety that I'm going to try is called Green State Lager. Why I wanted to try this first is just when I saw the package, I was like, oh, look, I walk through trees like that all the time. I don't know. It just seemed, it called to me the most. Let's see how it tastes. It smells like a bar. Sorry, I can't think of a more descriptive phrase. I guess I'm not super familiar with the properties of a lager, but it reminds me of just a regular beer that you would drink in your hometown bar while a football game's on TV or something. It's very smooth and foamy. It's crisp. Looking forward to drinking it and finally taking a shower.
Come on, I'll show you what I mean.
So many games.
Howdy.
Ooh. Alrighty, our second beer selection is Conehead IPA. Also, I wanted to mention, look how cute this is. That's the shape of Vermont. I'm hiking here. Anyway, zero gravity is definitely in Vermont. I think it was Burlington, Vermont. But anyway, cheers. Smells hoppy right off the bat. Very strong kick to it. I taste grapefruit for sure. I want to say mosaic hops, but I'm wondering if I'm just using a vocab word, you know. But it's good. Really enjoy it. I woke up in the middle of the night with a splitting headache. Drank a liter of water, went back to sleep. Then I woke up at breakfast time, still had the same headache. Kept drinking water, ate breakfast, but I almost felt nauseous how bad my head hurt. So then I came back to the room and took a 2-hour nap. Now I'm feeling better, but I was debating, like, is it bad enough? I'm gonna have to stay the night. I made no progress towards packing my things, and now it's like 11 o'clock. I gotta get out. But the good news is they have, like, a sitting area where we can hang out all day.
We quickly packed everything we laid out to dry and headed to the common room, where we watched some YouTube and played board games.
Forward one, what a bummer.
Sorry.
I am having the best day. This whole time on the trail, whenever I took a 0 day, I've been working on my videos, which I love making. It's so cool every time someone tells me, like, they make a habit of watching my videos every Wednesday. But today, I didn't have my video that I was supposed to post tonight mostly done. I had just started it and I was like, well, I could rush and rush and rush to get it done, or I could just enjoy the day and delay it a week. So that's what I ended up doing, and I'm still like, I don't love that I had to do that, but I've had a good day of just relaxing. I'm just enjoying spending time with my friends and not being stressed out. That's Bromley Mountain. That's where we're going in a little bit. Gonna spend tonight on the top of it. And another zero gravity beer selection. This is Little Wolf Pale Ale. Probably my favorite can art. Like, look how cool that is. I like that. It's piney, it's dry, light. It's a good beer. I think of the three I've had so far, my favorite, maybe the IPA, but this is delicious too. Perfect piney beer for looking out onto the trees. Wait, what did you say, Pac-Man?
I said, I will carry your pack, not as a backpack, as a front pack, up this mountain, 3 miles, 1,400 feet.
Because it's my birthday?
Because it's your birthday.
Should I take him up on it, folks?
This is super light, Ranger. You're an ultralight backpacker, and this is not going to be a problem. I anticipate 0 issues.
I've actually done this part of the AT before. When I was living in my van going on outdoor adventures in all the lower 48 states, this was my adventure for Vermont. It was fall, it was very beautiful. It's so cool to be back here again. I've done bits and pieces of the AT before my thru hike, and now this is my last part I've been to before. So now I see how all the places I've been connect, and what's up next is gonna be a complete surprise.
We got some.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is... I came down away from the big group because it was really windy. Hopefully I can still see some cool colors in the sky even if I'm not watching the sunset itself. Also, I was crying a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but honestly, like, I'm so mad at myself for committing to that cry count because I don't want to admit it, but I am really frustrated about getting up here so late. I hate how emotional I am. But I am. This is what happens when you're overtired and stressed about everything for 4 months. Yep. Great birthday. That was a pretty cool place. I don't know what other mountain would have a place you can sleep inside with electricity and a garbage can and a privy. That was really, really nice. For my birthday, how was my birthday? Some parts of it were good. I do regret not advocating more for us getting there to hang out, mess around, and then watch the sunset instead of getting there just as the sun was setting. I really would have liked to hang out and enjoy that view for longer while the sun was up, and it just felt really rushed. I also have to make note of that I'm not doing so good mentally. I am just very overtired, and even when I don't have something to be stressed about or upset about, it's like my brain will invent something to be stressed about or worry about or be upset about. Yeah, just really mentally, really not doing good. I feel like I'm letting a perfectly good day go to waste, but if I force myself, be happy, you have all this stuff, you should be happy, that does nothing but make me feel worse. Just gotta get up again today and wait a whole another 365 days for my birthday to come again, but make the most of today. You take one misstep in this mud pit, it goes up to your ankles. And this is someone that hates wet feet. Only a little wet. Whoa. This actually kept my salad a little cold.
I would figuratively kill for a salad right now.
As today has gone along, I've started feeling better and better. Yesterday, the port on my phone where I charge it and plug headphones in hasn't been working right, and I'm like, I'm going into town to get it fixed, and I'm not coming back to the trail because every day there's so many issues, and what's the point of getting to Maine if I feel awful every single day? And now I'm like, okay. It's not really awful every single day. I notice I'm just having very extreme emotions. I feel like I've already said this so far in this series, but I need to learn that when I'm having a bad day, it seems like every day is a bad day. Just keep learning, keep trying, and not get mad at myself for not having a good day. You know what I mean? I was a mile or so from a shelter when all of a sudden, rain, and lots of it. Thank goodness for shelters and warm meals.